The markets are volatile. The financial news media are not helping at all, and your clients are calling, scared. On this episode, I'm going to teach you how to have a conversation with clients who are concerned about volatile markets in a way that keeps them calm and helps them not ruin their financial future.
This is the Resilient Advisor Show with Jay Coulter.
Welcome to the Resilient Advisor Show, where we share the best practices, tactics, and strategies of the industry's top performers. My name is Jay Coulter. Let's face it, market turmoil is here. Clients are calling. Whether it's geopolitical risk, economic surprises, or just plain old market volatility, some of your clients are starting to feel the heat. And when they do, they're looking to you, their advisor, for clarity. And most importantly, confidence. So, how are you going to manage those conversations? As their guide, you must be assertive. Your talking points should not be some drivel you read from an email from a wholesaler, or some talking points about time in the market is what matters, or our indicators say blah, 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 or worse, some tired old Warren Buffett quote. Here's how you should take control of the situation. I suggest that you say, I understand your concerns. Here is how my team and I approach these markets, and frankly, all markets. This is a simple framework that has served us well. May I walk you through it? And then pause. And this is important because you're asking them permission, not only to talk, but for them to put their concerns aside for a minute and hear how you approach the markets and financial planning. It's really an important part of this. And then you say, we use this framework because we know that if we serve you for the next 20 years, we will experience 5 more elections. We will experience 3 or 4 corrections of 5% every year for the next 20 years. We also know that you're going to experience a 10% pullback every 1 or 2 years. So that's 10 times we're going to go through this over the next 20 years. Every 7 to 10 years, we're going to have a major event like the internet bubble, the great financial crisis, or what we experienced in 2020. Market drops of 20% or more are accounted for inside of your financial planning. I am confident that all of this is going to happen over the next 20 years, and you and your family are going to be fine, as long as we do 2 things. Number 1, we have a resilient financial plan that we stick to and do not deviate from during market volatility. And number 2, we follow the 5 rules of investing. Now, for my clients, you've heard about the 5 rules of investing for years. I'm going to walk you through how to use this if you're not familiar with this very simple framework. Here's how you describe it to your clients. Here are our 5 rules of investing. Number 1, minimize taxes. Number 2, minimize fees. Number 3, remove emotions from the investing process. Number 4, avoid gurus like those talking heads on CNBC who think they can predict the markets. And number 5, stay diversified. And the reason these 5 rules are so important and why we stick to them in good markets and bad markets is imagine a world where we do work together for the next 20 years and we violate even one of these rules. If we don't stay diversified and put all of our money in one particular asset class like internet stocks in 1999, or if we started listening to the gurus in the financial news media who think they can predict the future, or if we got emotional during times of market stress and got out before the market rallied, or frankly, if you paid too much in fees or you paid too much in taxes, you would not have a great financial experience working with us. Now, with that said, I know we're sticking to those 5 rules of investing. Now, are there any changes we need to make to your financial plan? And then stop talking. Let your client process what you just walked them through as it relates to the 5 rules. For you as an advisor, that seems like a very simple framework. What I've learned over the last decade is that really works well for helping clients think through how you look at the markets and what's important in your investment strategy. And then ask them, as they start to voice some of their concerns, Are there any changes we need to make to your financial plan again? That's the key sentence. It reframes the conversation back to what their plan is. Now, I've been fielding calls from advisors here the past week and a half, having concerns about how to talk to clients. Some of the other tips I want to give you. Number one, don't proactively offer to change their equity allocations just because they're frightened of something in the market. If they ask for it, suggest we take a look at their financial plan and see if any adjustments need to be made. It's easy to get caught up in our clients' emotions when they're scared. We want to make sure that the math still works, that they're going to make it through retirement successfully as it relates to their finances. And number two, I would follow up the conversation with a fresh asset map or blueprint from Right Capital, or if you don't have either one of those tools, if you use a one-page financial plan, get it in their inbox when they can confidently see that they're going to be okay. You've built a plan to help them get through this market turmoil. It gives them the peace of mind and confidence that they've placed in you to make sure they're going to make it financially. I hope this was helpful. And remember, we are most valuable to our clients when they are the most emotional. Thanks for listening.